You're not a real lawyer. Sit down. That's what the judge told her the moment she stood up. Whispers echoed through the courtroom. Some chuckled. Her former boss smirked from across the aisle, arms folded like he already won. She didn't have a degree. She didn't wear designer suits. She didn't even have a lawyer. But what she did have was a story that would silence everyone in that room. She took a slow breath, then pulled a small USB from her coat pocket. I might not have a law degree, Your Honor, she said, steady and clear, but I know what they did to me. And I have proof. The judge raised an eyebrow. The defense attorney stood up to object, but the judge stopped him. Let's see what she has. She walked forward, handed the USB to the bailiff, and turned to face the courtroom. No fear in her eyes, because this wasn't about winning a case. This was about reclaiming her dignity. And as the screen lit up, showing a video none of them expected, the smirks disappeared. The moment the video started playing, the room went dead silent. It was grainy at first, until the voices became clear. Fire her. I don't care if she has proof. She's just a secretary. That was her ex-boss's voice, loud, cruel, undeniable. He leaned forward now, panic growing in his eyes. Objection, his lawyer shouted. But the judge raised a hand. She deserves to be heard. The clip continued. Footage from the office cameras, audio from late-night meetings, emails she'd secretly forwarded to herself. They called her incompetent, mocked her skin, her hair, even her voice. But she never fought back, not with words. She collected facts, truth, receipts, and now they were watching every bit of it. In front of the press, the jury watched closely. Reporters typed faster. Her boss, he shrunk in his chair like the room was collapsing around him. And she just stood there calm, because she knew this was just the beginning. He thought it was over when the video ended, but she wasn't done. She pulled out a second folder, thick, worn, held together by years of silence. These are pay records, she said, her voice steady. For 10 years I did more work than the executives, and made less than the interns. She handed it to the judge. The jury leaned in. Every line of those documents painted a story, not of failure, but of being ignored, of being used, of being brilliant, and buried. Her boss slammed his hands on the table. This is a setup. Sit down, the judge snapped. You'll get your turn. But everyone knew his turn was already over. This wasn't a performance. This was a reckoning. Her former co-workers avoided her eyes. One even stood up and left the room. But she didn't stop, because the world had treated her like a whisper. Now she was thunder. And the final blow? That folder had signatures from every executive who said they knew nothing. The courtroom held its breath.